Hello, everybody. Do you remember the fuel shortages that we had not so long ago? Certainly within the last couple of years. And it was absolute chaos, wasn't it? We couldn't get any fuel anywhere. And speaking personally, there's probably half a dozen petrol stations in easy reach of my house. Couldn't get a drop at any of them. And what I had to do to get by and survive, obviously, I do the airport runs. Uh, I went in Clackett Lane Services because they pulled a bit of a blinder. They had signs on there saying it's closed to try and prevent people flooding the place and blocking up the slipway to the main services. So I took advantage of their deceit, went in there and nicked a load of their diesel. It saw me through, but obviously everybody wasn't that lucky. Well, it turns out there could be a little bit of a problem again. How much of a big impact this causes, I don't know. But one of the firms that deal with the moving of fuel back and forward is actually looking at going on strike, and this will affect London and certainly Essex as well, and we could see shortages again if this is anything to worry about. So have a look at this one. It's actually a specific firm and they get named, and the worrying thing is I say fuel shortage as tanker drivers vote to strike, and there's no end date actually stated to this. You can see that there. London facing potential fuel shortages that could last weeks after tanker drivers voted to walk out in a row over pay. Well, if there's no fuel, there's no cars, and no you, there's £12.50. That'll piss Khan off, won't it? Drivers employed by JW Suckling in London, Essex, Middlesex, and Grangemouth will take part in industrial action over what a union claims are broken pay promises. There's no end date for the strike, and it's due to begin just after midnight on Tuesday, April the 16th, and it will continue until a deal is agreed. So there is no end date in sight. It involves 39 tanker drivers who are members of the Unite Union. The union claims JW Suckling has failed to meet the terms of its 2024 pay deal that reportedly involved a better pension and contractual terms being changed to match those of colleagues at other bases across the country. Unite General Secretary Sharon Graham said it's despicable to see any company, but especially a multi-million-pound enterprise, break contractual agreements on pay. It simply should not happen. Securing better pay, jobs and conditions is our bread and butter. We will do all we can to ensure our members are granted the pay they were promised. So there you go, money talks again and bullshit walks. When the strike gets underway, it could result in fuel shortages across London and the wider southeast, with fears of long queues at petrol pumps as deliveries are not made. Demonstrations are also being planned for the Reach lorry parts in Grays, Essex, along with locations in Middlesex and Grangemouth. Unite officer Nick West says there's a host of serious risks that come with being a tanker driver. JW Suckling is fully aware of this and is showing massive disrespect to workers. Any disruption caused is as a direct result of them failing to come to the table and discuss concerns of our members. And the firm's been contacted for comment. Now, you can see what's going to happen if this goes ahead. They're going to batter the blame back and forward, aren't they? And no one's going to take responsibility. Meanwhile, chaos could ensue. Let's just hope that that's not the case and some kind of arrangement is made before the strike actually commences. Well, let me know what you think in the comments. Are you worried about it? I mean, it's obvious there are multiple companies shipping the fuel back and forward, so hopefully where one falls, the rest will step in. That's the idea anyway, but we'll have to see. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. Hit the like button, help spread this around, and share the hell out of my stuff. Another video for you popped up, and I look forward to talking to you again soon. Toodaloo.